Alright. So, next, which do we do? I'm torn between the childhood friend and the girl who keeps sticking her butt out. Okay, I'm gonna go with the girl who keeps sticking her butt out.
So Monika.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty.
Also childhood friend, as I understand.
Hi, Paul! Well,
Hi.
not childhood friend. We were in the same class last year.
Very good. Very good.
Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, like having any activities, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Sure, alright, I'll keep that in mind, sure. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Paul. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I heard Monika I hand Monika my...
I heard Monika into the shepherd's cells. Whatever. Great job, Paul. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
I'm deceiving you. I made you think I suck. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway.
We all thought you sucked, but then you didn't.
You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, excuse me, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though.
I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet.
Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things.
Oh, I like her too. She's cool. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Giggity. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Giggity.
That's okay. I love to see you try new things.
Giggity.
Like me. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha.
Stand up straight.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now?
Sure.
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
See. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Oh, giggity?
Hole in wall.
It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes, the noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home.
It was two sentences. I'll never know. I wasn't home.
Oh, I didn't see the period there.
You want me to read it?
No, I see it now.
Okay.
I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched for the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. stretching forever into everything, a whole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Giggity.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
You shouldn't know that word this early.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Nah, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
You mean poetry?
When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Yeah, poetry's really focused on following the rules of poetry. So powerful following those rules of poetry. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently.
You went to a glory hole, didn't you?
It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
She went to a glory hole. 300% she went to a glory hole.
The deep stuff is coming strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point.
Like the cock coming out of the hole in the wall.
If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later.
Yes, force yourself to get something down. Yes.
And tidy it up.
Giggity.
Another way to think about it is this.
I'm sorry, everyone. It's a dating sim. I'm sorry. This is going to turn into sex scenes later. I'm certain of it.
Oh, we're not done. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get just a big dark puddle of ink.
Giggity!
So just move your hand and go with the flow.
Giggity!
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yes. I guess we'll go with childhood friend. No, wait. She doesn't like dark shit like that. Go with Natsuki.
I love when the piano misses the key.
Eh?
Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt,
Well, excuse me.
princess.
It's not like I said it was bad.
Princess.
It just didn't evoke any emotions.
Both of those things are what she said. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes.
Do you want to get smacked?
Again, that's what she said. I'll pass.
Huh?
Really wanted to smack you.
Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine, since you showed me yours.
Giggity.
Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
That's not a poem!
I actually liked it.
It's not a poem!
Well, wait till you see what she says. Yeah! I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it?
What? Just be honest.
Your meter is awful! What is your rhyme scheme, woman?
Not all poems have to rhyme, Paul.
Yeah, it depends on the style you're doing. I am... Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it just because you don't have a sense of meter or rhythm or cadence?
Or English.
It might as well have been C-Spot Run. It reads like C-Spot Run.
Well, because Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff.
No, but it has to follow basic fucking writing conventions, you hack! And your hair is stupid!
Some people don't even take my writing seriously!
I don't! But isn't it the point of poems for people to express themselves while adhering to basic writing conventions? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid, even though it does. What is your message, actually?
Yes, exactly!
Things do things?
I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
It doesn't hit me hard, it just says... Things do things.
Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening.
You mean like grasshoppers hopping?
So I decided to write about it.
You're jealous of the grasshoppers because they can run.
Well,
or hop.
The idea of the poem is that everything around humanity does what it does because that's what it's designed to do, but humanity can only try.
That's dumb! Humanity is sentient. Humanity put people on the moon. Humanity builds rockets. Humanity does all sorts of great stuff. Oh, the cheetah fucking runs. Blow me.
Well, it's more on the... I think the idea was more on the lines of humanity isn't designed to do any one thing in particular. All they can do is try things, and they don't always work.
Yeah, but see... we tend to be really good at the things that we do, especially fucking things up.
That's the point though, because humanity can only try and fuck up.
You're reaching.
I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for.
She's the hack of the group. I'm calling it right now.
Well, sure, she's the lolly. What do you want?
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
There's no wordplay!
Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
No! You just failed to rhyme!
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
None of it rhymed! So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro!
I will kill you.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
I will throw you into traffic.
I will eat you.
I will consume you, and I will replace your non-talent.
In a non-sexual way. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. See? Even he thinks it sucks. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Yet.
No, fuck that. She's awful.